Hey y'all, I did not know that Amber knew that Brittany and Kelvin been dating the whole time behind her back. Just found out a few minutes ago because Mike came to talk to her and Mike was like, how your divorce going? And he was like, she was like, well, it's not completely done. And, I just really want to fire my attorney, but I can't. And he's talking about, well, who talking about your friend, Brittany? Yeah, I guess that's what you call her. And say, I kind of find out that her and a guy that, no, not me and him weren't dating, but I was interested in him and she knew it. They've been dating behind my back the whole time. And, it's not like I really cared, but, it's just the principle of it, She said, I just, and, Mike is like, dang, for real? It's like, yeah. And she was like, it's just not like it's a big deal or whatever, but I'm in the thick of the divorce, and then there's some other businesses that she's my lawyer in. So right now is not the right time to do it. So I'm just dealing with it, and like I really don't. She really didn't care from the beginning. All she wanted Brittany to do was to tell her the truth. That was it, and she could not. She said she's Shayla 2.0. And old boy is Anthony 2.0. And, I'm really not even worried about that. I just, want to get it over with. And so she was like, why you ask me? And he said, well, it's somebody that's interested in you. And she was like, what? Really? I'm really not, I ain't trying to do nothing, but I would like to know who it is. And he said, Jacoby. And she was looking like, I think her and Jacoby probably went on a date or something back in the day because they've been knowing each other that long. And she was like, well, I'm just really not even feeling anything right now. So she said, he said, well, I don't know what to tell him. He said, it's going to be kind of awkward now, she says. Well, she said, just tell him that when you saw me, I wasn't in a good space, so you just didn't even say anything to me about it. That way it wouldn't seem awkward. And he was like, okay, I got you, So, the whole thing about it is Amber is on a whole different level of trying to just get her stuff together. And it seems like that everybody around her is trying to be snaky. They're trying to be a snake. So now it's like, I guess after the divorce is over with and the businesses and stuff, I think she's going to get her another attorney. She's going to stop fooling with Brittany, because Brittany doing a little bit too much. Every time you turn around, it's always something, and she blame everybody else for the stuff that she doing, and she gonna lose Dalen because now, it's awkward between her and Kelvin because she done found out that Kelvin is her stepbrother. So now it's like Kelvin was like, oh, it's just gross, So it is what it is. I don't know what to tell her, but. And look, I ain't got nothing to tell her no way. Well, I'm talking about I don't know what to tell her. But, she don't know what to tell her. She just leaving it alone and just doing her thing. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Because I didn't know that Amber actually knew. That's some good tea on me. Thank you, Francis, for letting me know. I'll talk to y'all later.